Hi, and welcome to another Rockstar Take. And this time we have a Rockstar Take on fun. These videos are created with the idea that I don't prepare and the idea that they're within 10 minutes. And this time, even though the topic is fun, so obviously it's very close to home for everybody. I'm like, okay, what am I going to say? What am I going to say? But, well, it's without preparation, so I can't really allow myself to think about it in advance because it's without preparation. I think one of the first things that comes to mind for me is that something is fun if we're allowed to engage. So we often associate fun with being a consumer, with someone else preparing something for us and us just having to watch it or having to get on the ride. So we have like a very Disney, or at least I have a very Disney consumer kind of, like a theme park, Disney theme park, a kind of idea with fun, like as in entertainment. But the entertainment is created by someone else, and I am the consumer or the audience. I'm the audience of it. And I think that fun really means that we're engaged with whatever we're watching. And in America, the movie theaters, for example, they have this habit of the audience um, participating, like yelling and giving an ovation at the end of the movie if they really liked it. And I don't know if, or they yell in appreciation if a favorite character from a previous franchise, a previous movie in the same franchise, like pops up on the on the screen. So I don't know if they have that in all the theaters, but I know that in America there are theaters where the audience engages with the movie. And that is obviously more fun than if you are only the consumer. And I think it's the same with the theme parks. If you have prepared it, if you downloaded the map and you know which route you're going to take, and you have signed up for the early entry passes. Are they called early entry passes, or no, the fast lane passes, I think it is. Well, anyway, you can with some theme parks you can sign in advance for certain um, rides, and so then you put in all that work of planning out your whole day, like which ride you're going to take at which time, and how you're going to walk and where you're going to eat, and you make reservations at the restaurants. Then you have participated in your day. You're not just showing up there at the gate at 8 a.m. You have anticipated and planned out the whole day, and with that you have engaged in it, and you have kind of like shared the energetic space with the theme park that you're going through. You've given it something from yourself, but you've also already received something from the theme park. So you have already created like this relationship, this event. You've already spent a day together with your theme park, even if it was just in your head and in your phone app. And so I think that's really something that that is my rockstar take on fun, is that the fun increases, or maybe you could even say it is necessary in order for there to be fun, that everybody is involved. And it really also reminds me of that song from Queen, and in the movie Bohemian Rhapsody, the song is really created because they want the audience to engage, and it's that song where they "We Will Rock You." So it has this very catchy rhythm, and the audience can stamp their feet and clap their hands. And they write that song because they realize it's more fun if the audience can participate and the audience wants to participate. So I think that is really like a really big lesson. Like, if you want more fun in your life, then start participating. Look for an active role in the activities that you already have lined up. And these can be like fun activities, but it can also be things that are not necessarily fun at the moment. But um, once you start engaging in it, it will become more fun. And another thing that is kind of like related to the participation aspect of it is that the more layers that something has, the more fun it becomes. Because you can, well, you're experiencing it at more layers with more depth, but also you can create like a comic effect or uh, um, a cinematic effect, if you want, by engaging all the different layers. So uh, okay, well, for example, right? Um, I have a date with someone, then the more aspects of reality we we get to experience as being date specific, the more fun it will be. So, for example, um, let's say the date is at my house. So I created, like a special atmosphere. So the house looks different from how it looks during the day. I can have music. I can create, have dinner or make dinner for us. Uh, um, and then he would come over and he can bring me flowers. He can bring wine, but also the topics of conversation. Like, we pick up topics of conversation that are not our everyday things. We pick things that are interesting and that both of us can engage in, or we create like a certain atmosphere that is very special for that day. So the more aspects, the more layers we can add to our date, the more fun it will be. And um, and that's not just for dates, but it's also for like if you have a work meeting, like you could bring the same elements. Oh, I'm not sure about the wine at 8 a.m. for the work meeting, but um, if you would have a work meeting and it would it would have it would be created with intention and with care, and with you know somebody bringing like special cookies, or somebody bringing a special topic of conversation that they have prepared, and it's an interesting topic, and they make sure that everybody engages around that topic. So it's like, it's not just dating, it can be everyday things. The moment you um, invest in creating a multi-layered experience, then it becomes more fun because it becomes more richer. It becomes a richer experience. And fun in the sense of humor is very often a conflict between, a contrast between two layers. So you speak about something, um, uh, if the reality is a certain way, and then what you say is the exact opposite, then you create a funny contrast. So humor very often works with contrast between reality and what you say, or it works with um, uh, uh, the expectation being a certain way, and then the comedy aspect is that you go against that, that you switch it around, and that you offer something that is opposite to the thing that the audience or the person expects, but fun in a lighthearted way, like not a cruel, disappointed way, obviously. Okay, so that was it. That was my take on fun. Um, what are we gonna do next time? I have no idea. I have no idea. Let's do festivities because it's the December month, and festivities, holidays, holiday season. Let's do a rockstar take on the holiday season. Okay, see you then.